So I just want to regurgitate what I said in my last video. So lately I've been feeling really tired and I still haven't kind of gotten out of it. I have moments where I feel like a spike of energy and I'm not drinking caffeine. And I have moments where I feel really drained out of nowhere. And I was feeling really drained and not feeling like I wanted to write, stick in my routine, but the sun was shining. So I decided to go out on the balcony and said, okay, just again, let the words come. It worked last time, do it again. So I went outside and the words just flew out of me. And I think it's getting easier because I've been doing it consistently. Mostly every day I've been choosing to write, whether it's journaling, whether it's writing a poem, whether it's writing a message out that comes to me. But a lot of times when I record these messages, it's just a download that comes as I'm saying it. So just to say it again, don't let your mood dictate whether you get something done or not. Whether you work out, whether you do some writing, working on your passions, like whatever your passion is, just do it, because that will help you get out of that state that you're mood in. It will make you feel like you're in another world, just zoning into that task that you feel fulfilled when you do it. So don't let the mood stop you and just do what is a part of your routine that's your passion. So yeah, I wrote this poem / story that again I felt like inspired and good about as I was writing it. And it's just a story that started off about me and my past experience of going to chapters and reading books, and then it turned into a story of books that I've read, while along with experiences that I've had and experiences that I wish to have as well. I miss the days when I'd go to chapters and read books off the shelves. Neuroscience, fantasy, books to stimulate the mind. Reading was a passion of mine since the age of 12, picking books of a girl who had a struggle of some kind. Or romantic ones that were raw and authentic, where the boy was troubled but kind, and the girl was his savior. And he looked at that girl like she was majestic, that she possessed a pull that was magnetic. The only one that wouldn't put up with his naughty behavior, that he had to come correct with her, treat her with respect, not treating her like the other girls that he chose to neglect, that they couldn't keep his attention, so he chose to reject. But with her, his mind was stimulated, his heart sped up. She was his goddess. She knew she was beautiful, yet she remained modest. She didn't think like the others, so they admired her, yet they looked at her the oddest, that she must be from another planet to say what she says. But he understood her. She was perfectly his. On their date, she didn't ask him 21 questions like it was a quiz. Instead, she listened to him like he was a whiz, hanging on his words, understanding his pain, that she just loved him for him, not looking for something to gain. He read books like her that no one else knew about. From young, he questioned the system, he always had his doubts. They talked for hours about the hidden truths. And when she was passionate, she looked hella cute, eyes wide open, fire in her suit. That's when he would grab her, kiss her, undress her little frame. She'd bend at his will, allowing him to tame. They'd feel like they'd escape into their own little game, exploring each other without an ounce of shame. They both knew their bodies were each other's to claim. Giving each other pleasure was their number one aim. That nothing they did ever felt lame, that she was his sweet little dame. And he knew the spots to make her scream his name. And he soaked in the moment every time she came. They were two peas in a pod, one in the same. The love that they felt for each other was deep, there was no letting go. They felt blissful with each other, not having to put on a show. That's what gave them an internal glow. 'Cause with each other they went with the flow, which gave room for their love to grow. Every day into each other they poured, keeping it fresh so they never got bored. As they age, their passion still remains. They still stimulate each other with their intelligent brains. They still look at each other with the desire of when they first met, getting hot and steamy, breaking out a sweat. They'll continue like this until they take their very last breath, living their days with no regrets. So I felt hot and steamy just writing that and reading it over. So do your passion, fulfill it, because it will make you feel the highest excitement.